Thank you, Potsherd Man. Yes, I am the Super Diesel, and I'm about to get serious for this because I got the last tracks of this playlist. I want to start out with a woman who I think is very underrated. She came out around 2004. Now, this was the era of the pop princess. You had Britney Spears, Mandy Moore, Christina Aguilera. They all got their time in the spotlight. This woman had one good album, and quite frankly, she is very attractive. Like, part of being a pop princess that you're sexy, you're half naked. Well, this woman was 10 times as hot as the aforementioned women I just talked about. It's Anastacia, One Day in Your Life. That was one of her big hits from her album back in 2005. And you can see this on the Anastacia YouTube channel. It has over 20 million views. But she's great. She had this album and she kind of went away from the mainstream. She still makes music. She tours, so she's still around in some form. You just don't see her on mainstream radio. But this was the big one for her, One Day in Your Life. And now after that, I got a band. They're such a legendary name in Chicago. They call themselves after the city that they come from, Chicago, because it is Chicago. It's Peter Cetera, the lead singer of the band. And they had their track You're the Inspiration that came out in the mid-'80s. They had a music video for it. It's very cheesy, and the lyrics, the song, but it's a good cheesy. In the 80s, they had good cheesy. They had bad cheesy as well, but this is the good kind. Don't worry about it. I saved, I think, the best for last when it comes to Chicago. If there is a band that's near and dear to the hearts of Chicago, and maybe to the entire world, and if you grew up a certain period, say the late 70s, early 80s, this band was the bee's knees. And I am talking about Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. They were a duo that was known as the Blues Brothers. And they had a big movie. They came out in 1981, the Blues Brothers. And here's the thing, most people think that they were a fictitious band because they first hit it big on Saturday Night Live, and most things are written, scripted, and made up. But this is actually a real band. They were a real band before they did that skit on Saturday Night Live back in 1978. That's when they debuted, and they did various skits, episodes during the late 70s and 1980. Of course, then they got popular. They got the green light to make a movie. But they were a real band. It was a band that was launched by Dan Aykroyd, and later on, when he became buddies with John Belushi, they both loved blues music, and John Belushi begged to be in the band. He was like, "Oh, I can do this," and he let him, and it had a good run. They had a legendary run, as a matter of fact. So I play a few videos that you'll enjoy. I got two from the movie itself. I got Everybody Needs Somebody to Love and Sweet Home Chicago, which is two songs in one video. It's from Comedy Bites Vintage. That's the name of the channel. It's done 10 million views. You will check that out. But then after that, I got a video that was uploaded by Haha Pics. And I'm assuming these channels had permission to upload these. If not, these will get taken down by somebody, not me, because I don't care. I just love that it's on here. Haha Pigs has the track for Jailhouse Rockin' with the Blues Brothers, and this ends the movie. But you see the chase scene that kind of precedes the end of the movie. They run from the cops, and I can't say if they get caught or not if you have not seen this movie. But yeah, they evaded police because they ain't paying their taxes. And that's not good, so they go on a wild chase. That is my Chicago playlist. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and support the Potsherd Network. And thank you for listening and telling your friends about me. I want you to remember, good music is not dead.